After a compelling season in action, it all comes down to this. 2 survivors to battle for the MAC championship trophy. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan. As we'll see a team from the MAC, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. When the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
And the Scarlet Knights looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Scarlet Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Lost the spin move. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd.
End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Snap look from the linebackers now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Makes the grab. It's pinned. Will not be brought down. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. The Road Runners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. We'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The Scarlet Knights begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down play coming up. They keep him off balance with a run. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period.
Rutgers 7, UTSA 0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Defense is coming after him. Great cut there. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Well, the defense is so caught up in stopping this passing game that they underestimate what this quarterback can do when he pulls it down and can take off. He takes this one all the way to the house.
With the UTSA, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's Field, the returner, trying to create good field position here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The UTSA offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. Breaks free with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. QB breaking away. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, UTSA.
Well, that's one way to make an impact play out of really nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. He had his track shoes on that play.
Coach makes the decision to go for a two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
It's third down for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops in just short of that first down marker. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick completion to the tight end. And the Scarlet Knights are going to keep this drive rolling.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Scarlet Knights pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught for the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Yeah, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. A quick throw out left, complete. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He escapes the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
And tackled after a small pickup there. And the Roadrunners come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. That is broken up and incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll run it with the draw play. Spins away from defenders. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the receiver. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
He makes the grab. Run down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
The Scarlet Knights will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. 1 launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers, as they put 6 more on the board.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
PAT is good, so the lead is 21-6. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He's going to take off. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quick throw to the left. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Oh, boy, really good execution. Unfortunately, he didn't come down in bounds for the first down. That was a critical stop by the defense.
This will likely be the last play of the half. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 15 after the miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Scarlet Knights will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, the ball comes loose. And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. They get the second half started with their running play. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Great cut. They whiffed on him. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game, but we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. I'm the offensive coordinator. Give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. They are pouring it on now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
UTSA 6.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the UTSA offense back out there. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Grab behind the line. It's Allen. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. All the way to the 38. And the Roadrunners looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Now, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time. Oh, my gosh, Chris. All he had to do was look it in, and he drops it. Let's see how that drop ends up affecting him the rest of this game.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Caught quickly. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Scarlet Knights will line up on 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Scarlet Knights will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. He keeps it on the design run. Fighting him off. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net. Call is made and you pick up the first down.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
And that run produces a decent gain.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense slowing them down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And Kirk Rutgers has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. They continue to roll up the score. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Roadrunners offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Roadrunners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. Out on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt?
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay. Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
UTSA 18.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Offense operating from the pistol. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaks loose at the 45. He made the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Gives it to the back. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Grinding away with a running game. They can't stop him. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll try the option play here. Pinch play to the back. And the defense is there to smother it. They were all over the option play that time.
You know, when you lose that many yards on a run, I think the back is better off to just going down instead of trying to make something happen. It's a hard lesson to be learned.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Positive yards.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And the route is on.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a big gain.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw into.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He lets it go. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Quick tackle after the catch, but it's 1st and goal at the 8. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Stop right there at the line, no gain. And the Roadrunners looking to run some tempo here. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.